All right, y'all, welcome back. It's your boy Jahan John Snow, and I'm back with some more boxing. I want to welcome all the viewers to the channel. Please subscribe. Y'all not subscribed yet? Tap that subscribe button for me. Turn that notification bell on for the next video. Okay, y'all, now check it out. I had to put a video out, talk about this fight coming up here, y'all, July 12th. Exciting that this fight is happening. Looking forward to watching this fight, y'all. This fight is going to be on the undercard of the Edgar Berlanga versus Sharam. Co-main event is Shakur Stevenson versus William Zapata, y'all. And also, this is going to be on that card. This card is loaded, filled, and hopefully it's going to be a dope, good night of boxing, y'all. But this fight here, Subriel Matias versus Alberto Puello, y'all, might steal the show. It might steal the show. This is going to be a strapper brapper. You feel me? Now, Alberto, y'all, he's the WBC super champion at 140, super welterweight at 140. How he became the WBC super champion, he got elevated to the WBC super champion after Devin Haney got put in recess. So Devin Haney is the was because Devin Haney moved to 147. But Devin Haney had that title and he was in recess. I guess they took him out of recess because now he at 147. But this was Devin Haney title. How Devin Haney got the title, he beat Regis Prograis for the title, y'all. When Devin Haney came to 140 after undisputed at 135. So Pulo ended up getting elevated to the WBC Super Champion, y'all. He was already the interim champion, WBC interim champion. He won the interim title when he beat Gary Antoine Russell, right? So his last two fights, well, his last fight was against Sandra Martin. Okay, that was a split decision. Alberto won. And then before that, he fought Gary Antoine Russell when he won the interim title. The WC interim title was on the line. And he won that title. Him being the interim champion, that's how he got elevated to the WBC Super Champion, the title that Devin Haney was holding, y'all. But he did one title defense against Sandra Martin. Okay. This guy Pulo, Alberto Pulo, y'all, been in some strappers. That was a hard fight against Sandra Martin, y'all. Sandra Martin, that boy got skills. That boy got skills. And he made it difficult for Alberto, y'all. A lot of people thought Sandra Martin won that fight. I'm talking about they thought he got robbed because Sandra Martin was in there, you know. He was in there, you know what I'm saying, taking Alberto to school. You feel me? But they gave the fight to Alberto. He defended the title, got the split decision. When he fought Gary Antoine Russell, you know, before Sandra Martin for the interim, that was a dog fight, a strapper, you know. And the type of fight it was, that's probably, that's I kind of feel like that's why Antoine Russell lost the fight. But hey, he ended up becoming the WBA Super Champion when he beat Jose Valenzuela. So y'all see how things work. Boy still became a champion after a dog fight, you know, after a dog fight with Alberto. Antoine Russell took a fight with Jose Valenzuela, and got in there and gave Valenzuela the business, did what he got to do to get that title. I was a little worried about Antoine Russell. I thought it was a possibility. He got an aggressive style. He can box, but I thought it was a possibility. His aggressiveness can be the reason why he might lose. He might end up getting outboxed by um, Jose Valenzuela, but he wasn't buying that. He put the pressure on him, the type of pressure, offense pressure you're supposed to put when you're trying to win a fight, making sure that you landing the most punches, and he went after him. You got to go after the guys that move around. So this fight here, y'all, I have no idea. Subriel Matias, Pulo, I have no idea how this fight is gonna go. I don't want to pick a winner because I don't know how the fight is gonna go. A lot of people is picking Subriel Matias. I've been looking at polls, votes, looking at people on predictions. People is picking Subriel Matias to win this fight. He got majority of, people prediction. But I'm kind of looking at this fight, seeing this fight a little bit different, y'all. This is gonna be a hard one for Subriel Matias to beat Pulo. Now Matias was the IBF champion, former IBF champion, when he lost his title to Liam Proro, right? And after that, he had 2 fights, in his 2 previous fights. This was after he lost the title to Liam Proro. His 2 previous fights, he won and got the knockout. Now he's fighting for a WBC title, But like I said, y'all, I'm looking at this fight a little bit different. This is going to be a hard one, difficult for Subriel Matias. I'm all in, if Subriel Matias win. I don't care about him winning this fight, no problem. But right now, I'm kind of looking towards, Pulo pulling it off, right? But my decision could change, right? I'll probably if I make a prediction, it could change, y'all. I have to look more into, these guys who make better sense being the champion. Who I want moving forward to fight, the next champion, and unify, because we got Richardson Hitchin, the IBF, holding the IBF. He's fighting George Camboso, right? So it all depends, Richardson beat Camboso, a good strap up unification. Richardson, Gary Russell, that's a good one. Y'all see what I'm saying? Alberto and Subriel Matias, they can be in the mix with those guys. So I don't care about who probably win this fight, because Alberto already beat Antoine Russell. It might be a rematch. You got Teofimo Lopez. He's holding the the WBO.